All right, so go ahead and begin on your back. And that comfortable position for you, whether that means that the knees are bent, whether the legs are extended, whether you have something underneath. Again, those that have a bolster, you can put a bolster under the backs of your thighs. Wherever you find that rest for you. And begin to notice your breath. Notice the breath, the pace, the length, the depth of your inhale, the pace, the length, the depth of your exhale. Each exhale, the end of that exhale, draw those abdominals a little deeper. And as you exhale, just let go. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Your thoughts of the past, your plans of the future, and just come to this present moment and on your breath. Let go of your responsibilities of the day. Give yourselves permission for this time for you. Long breath in and longer breath out. Just tune into your body. You notice places that feel good? Do you notice places you might need extra care there today? And just notice. And then bend one knee and the other. Heels in line with your sits bones. Okay. So they're not the edges, they're also not touching. You can bring the heel of your hand on your hip bones, fingers towards your pubic bone. You can also take two fingers on the inside, a couple inches on the inside of those hip bones, either one. And then inhale. Start to let the belly protrude and lift. As you exhale, little pelvic tilt. Okay? Not using the legs, not using your glutes. But draw those hip pointers in. You're using your fingers, you'll feel that band of muscle maybe getting taut. Inhale, letting the belly lift. Exhale. And you're not using your glutes, you're not using your legs. So I'm not lifting up. Inhale, exhale. End of that exhale, draw those abdominals deeper. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. At any time, if this becomes too much, just come and have a nice, comfortable breath for you. Inhale, exhale. Keeping those abdominals taut. Breathe laterally to the sides, to the back, into the ribs, to the chest. You can bring the hands to the chest. You can bring your hands to your ribs, or you can keep them on those abdominals. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the hip pointers in. Abdominals are strong. Keep them strong. Inhale. Breathe up into the ribs and chest, to the sides, to the back, laterally. And exhale. Soften chest, ribs, belly. Inhale. Exhale. Hold those abdominals strong. Inhale. And exhale. All the way down to the pelvic floor and out. Inhale. Exhale. Abdominals strong. Inhale. Breathe up into the ribs and chest. And exhale. As an extension of this, you're going to push through the feet. You're going to lift the hips. You're going to roll into a bridge. So hands alongside the body. Inhale. Exhale. Engage. Pull those hip points. Push through the feet and lift. Inhale. Breathe up into the ribs and chest. And then exhale. Coming down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale. Exhale. Pull those hip pointers. Push through the feet. Lift the hips. Inhale. Draw the knees towards towards your toes. Exhale. Lower vertebrae by vertebrae. Find an evenness, top to bottom and side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Find that evenness, top to bottom, side to side. Inhale. Exhale. If your breath doesn't match mine, move with your breath. Same movement pattern though. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the weight even on those feet. 2 or 3 more times on your own, and when you're done, bring your knees into your chest. I'll know you're done. Knees are into your chest, Apanasana. Let's circle our ankles. Other direction. Come back to center. Bring the hands alongside the body. So nice long spine. Hips are relaxed. Abdominals are relaxed. Okay? So you're not lifting up the tailbone. You're not working here. And now extend the right leg, flex that right foot. If you need to extend it lower than 90, you can. And you don't want to lift the hips up, so you're not really going greater than 90 degrees. And bring that knee back in. Extend left, flexing that foot. Relax that leg. And exhale. Right leg. Left leg. Right leg. Use that quad muscle. Relax that hip. Left leg. Draw that kneecap up. Opening up the back of that leg. Now you're going to add your arms. So right leg, left arm. Sweep it forward and up and over. Only as far as you can keep the arms straight. Little nod of the chin to keep length in the back of the neck and back in. Left leg, right arm. And back in. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. And now both legs and both arms. Different orientation. If we were seated, this would be Dandasana. Let those legs be heavy. Draw your outer pinky toe down towards your hip. Reach from your inner thigh all the way down through the ball mound of your big toe. And release. Bring your feet to the mat. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Arms out in T, palms facing down. Let's do windshield wipers. So drop the knees to the right, head turns to the left, left palm turns up. Back to center. Knees to the left, head to the right, right palm turns up. Just continue moving side to side with your breath. Next time you come up from your left side, stay in the center. You'll done even numbers. And now bring your feet. Heels in line with your sits bones. Extend the arms up. Protracting and retracting the shoulder blades. So as you inhale, reach. Back of the head stays on the floor. Exhale, wrap those shoulder blades around to hold. Inhale, reaching. Exhale. Hips are relaxed. Abdominals are relaxed. Moving those shoulder blades into protraction, retraction. After your next exhale, finding a place in the middle. Shoulders are relaxed. They're not protracted, they're not retracted. Bring your thumb and forefinger together. Pull, place a thread between you, pull that thread apart, opening the arms out to the sides. Move the arms together and evenly, elbows are straight. And back up. Doesn't matter whether the hands come to the floor, but move in a range of motion that the ribs don't start to pop. The back stays relaxed. The hips are relaxed. The next time your arms are up, stay up. Bring the arms down, extend your legs long one by one. And then point the toes, sweep the arms over your head, only as far as you can keep the arms strong. The ribs are popping, so you're not arching the back. You still have that neutral spine. And release. Flex your feet. Toes are up towards the sky. Okay? Again, draw the outer pinky toe up towards the hip, inner leg line, all the way down to the ball mount. Okay, so you're not rolling the feet out. Toes are up. Bring the hands either behind or on the sides of the head. Shoulders are not protracted or retracted. So you're not here, you're also not here. Tends to be that maybe that the elbows are more just in your peripheral. We're going to do supine crescent moon. Keep the pelvis level, parallel with the floor. So walk the upper body to the right. Push through that left foot, keep the hips level. And then walk the lower body to the right. Again, you're not going so far. Can I go further? But then my hips lift. Go only as far as you can keep the hips level. And then, if you'd like, you can cross left over right ankle. Come back, uncross, come back to center. Flex that foot, push through the right, walk the upper body to the left. Walk the lower body to the left. Again, hips are level, so we're not lifting that right hip up. Crossing right over left if you'd like. Not necessary. Again, where does it feel best for you? Just because I say it doesn't mean you have to do it. You have to listen to your body. Acknowledge what it's telling you. Don't blow through those pain thoughts. They're like, okay, here it's coming. Stop. It's like a yellow light that tells you if I go further, it's going to hurt. Stop. Pull it back. That's fine. Come back to center. Bring the arms alongside the body. Bend your knees one by one. Extend your right leg up. Foot is flexed. Point your toes and flex. Point and flex. Relax those hips. And now flex your foot. You're going to open up your right leg and your left knee. You support underneath that right leg if you'd like. So open up. Foot is parallel with the floor. So it's not, heel isn't higher, toes aren't higher, but they're level. Pelvis is still level. So you're not going so far. Yes, my foot is still parallel, but my left hip has come up. Again, draw your pinky toe up into your hip. Lengthen that inner leg all the way down to that ball mount. Come all the way back up. Keep the foot flexed. As you exhale, float that leg down to just above your mat. And hold it there. Breathe. And then release. Extend your left leg and just maybe notice the difference between your right and your left. Bend your knees one by one. Extend left leg up. Foot is flexed. And draw that outer pinky toe, that outer leg down into the hip. Lengthen the inner leg all the way up. And so foot is not sickling in. Hip is relaxed. Leg is relaxed. Using that left hand, open up that left leg. Oops, we forgot to point and flex, but we'll get that. Open up that right knee. Again, foot is parallel. Draw that outer foot down into the hip. Lengthen. Release that inner groin all the way to the ball mound of that big toe. All the way back up. Point and flex. Extend through the toes. Flex. Extend through the heel, the ball of the foot. Relax the upper body. Don't bring tension in, but rather let go of tension. Flex your foot. Relax those hips, relax those glutes, and then as you exhale, float that leg down. Hover it just above your mat. Still lengthen. With that inner leg, draw that outer pinky toe all the way up into the hip. And release. Extend the right leg long. And then bend your knees and let's roll over and let's come into a seated position. Okay. Now, you can sit on a block. Forget my block. Grab a block real quick. Let's sit with the right leg in, then the left leg. Cross at the shins. Feet are underneath those knees. Use your fingertips, pads of those fingers. Use them to lift, to lengthen your spine. You need to adjust those sits bones, spreading them from underneath. Pull from inner to outer, spreading those sits bones, giving yourself a wider base. Again, pads of the fingers, fingers facing forward, elbows pointing back, shoulders back. Reach the crown of the head up. Lengthen that spine. Then inhale, release. Reach the fingers up towards the sky. Interlace your hands and extend the palms up. Stay on the front sides of those sits bones, but keep length in the back of the body. And release. Readjust yourself if you lost some height maybe. Subtle adjustment. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Interlace the hands the weird way. Okay? So it feels one. Extend the palms up. Again, find length in the back of the body. And release. Interlace the hands. This time, bring the backs of your hands to the top of your head. And now from here, extend, arms up. And release. Interlace the other way. Just as usual, somebody came in, I don't know. Bring the backs of the hands to your head. From here, extend. Again, find length in the back of the body. Just two different ways to get into the same thing. Did you find one was easier, harder? And release. Now, still sitting tall, let's twist. Turn to your right. Right hand down, left hand on your right thigh. Retract, protract. So reaching the left shoulder forward away from the spine, protracting. Retracting that right, bringing it closer to the spine. Remember that you're twisting the waist, the torso, not the hips. So knees are not shifting. And then turn your head with the chin parallel. Come back to center. Let's turn to the left. Chin is in the middle of the chest, so we're not craning the neck. We're not turning it yet. Retract, protract those shoulder blades. Again, you're moving from the torso, not the hips. And then turning your head as far as you're comfortable. Come back to center. Now uncross your legs, recross. So left in, then right. Sit tall. Again, just those sits bones if you need. Find that length in the spine. And let's twist to the right. You can walk that right hand towards the left hip, but keep space between the ear and the shoulder so you're not letting it lift. Turning your head as far as you're comfortable. Come back to center. Turn to the left. Retracting, protracting. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And then turn your head as far as you can. Relax those hips. And come back to center. Extend your legs out. Dandasana. Okay, we did that on our back. Feet are flexed. You want to be on your height, you can. I still am. Toes are up. Okay, again, draw that outer pinky toe towards that hip. Lengthen that inner leg. Inhale. Extend arms up. Find length. Stay on the front sides of those sits bones. And release. Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Okay. So don't let the feet open and let the ankles collapse, but rather lift that outer ankle towards the inner. Push the insides of your feet together. Use the hands again. Draw the shoulders back, elbows back, sit tall. Draw that outer knee down into the hip. Let the inner thighs relax. Draw the knees towards the floor. You can hold onto the ankles, but don't collapse. Don't find that you lose that height. So if you don't want to, that's fine. You can bring the feet closer. Shoulders are back. Again, draw that outer knee into the hip. Let that inner leg line lengthen. And release. Use the hands. Draw the knees up. And let's come onto hands and knees. Spread those fingers wide. Do Chakravartasana. As you inhale, lift and lengthen. Broaden the collarbones. Shoulders come down the back. Gaze lifts. Exhale. Elbows bend, chest to the thigh, then glutes towards the heels. Relax your head and neck. Open up the back of the body. Inhale. Exhale. Two or three more times on your own. Think of opening the body as you come into your cow. Think of opening up the back of the body, lengthening. And staying in your child's pose. You can widen the knees or not. And then walk the hands away. Elbows are lifted, palms are down. Almost like you're clawing those fingers back, drawing those shoulder blades in. Bringing the back of the body towards the front. So those shoulders, the inner shoulder blades come in, the outer shoulder blades come back. And walk over to the right. Arms are still straight, elbows are strong. Come back to center and walk over to the left. Back to center. And come all the way back up onto hands and knees. Bring your right foot up in between your hands. So you're in a low lunge here. Fingertips line with those toes. You need to walk that left knee back, do so. Look at your shin. Your shin is perpendicular. And then anchor through that foot, come up onto your thigh. Think of drawing that right hip back and the left hip forward. So that circular motion. Right hip back, left hip comes forward. Okay. We're going to glide forward. You can use and sweep the left arm forward and up. You can do both arms or you can do neither. Okay. I'm just going to do the left today. So inhale, glide. Hips move together. Pull the right, let the left hip come forward. Lengthen from the pubic bone up and exhale. So you're not letting that low back dig in. So you're not collapsing here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stay here. Reach through those fingertips. Lengthen. Pull the right hip back, left hip comes forward. Still anchor through the inside of that front foot. And now let's extend over to the right. If you're doing both, you can use that right hand on the left wrist and to give and to lengthen. Reach through those fingertips. Come back to center. Ooh. Hands down, and let's switch legs. So left leg forward. Again, knee is not directly underneath the hip, so you're not here. So walk it so that you feel a little bit of opening in that front. And then come on up. Knee is over your ankle. Shins perpendicular. One arm, both arm, neither. And I'll just do the one. Inhale. Pull that left hip back as the right hip comes forward. And exhale. Inhale. Glide. Knee over the ankles. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time we'll hold. Draw that left hip back, right hip comes forward, anchor to the inside of that front foot. And now let's reach those fingers and let's to the side. Back to center. Hands down. Hands on either side of your feet. Let's come up to a standing position. Hands on the hips, find neutral spine, and come all the way up. So find your mountain. Feet hips distance or wider. Line up your second toe with the middle of that heel. Like tear your mat apart. Okay? So don't collapse, don't let the knees, rather tear that mat apart. Stand tall. And let's come into a forward bend. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge, hands all on the side of the body, out to the sides. Relax that head and neck. Draw those kneecaps up so you're engaging the front of that thigh. Keep the weight even on your feet so you're not towards the front, the ball of your foot, but you're also not on the heel. Keep the heel anchored. So weight at the base of your big toe, base of your pinky toe, an even point on your heel. You can stay here. If you're not touching the floor, your hands should be on a block or on your shins. You can even hold behind your thighs. Weight is even, head is heavy. Draw those kneecaps up. Lift those and spread those sits bones. And release. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Drop those hips, arms here, here, here. Okay, it can be here, here, here. And then inhale, come all the way up. And release. We're going to do it again. We'll add our chair at the bottom. So, mountain pose. This time feet together as close as you can comfortably. Inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Lengthen, find space. Don't collapse, use, find lift from underneath. Exhale down. Drop the hips. Come into your Utkatasana. The weight even on those feet. On your inhale, push through the feet, spread your sits bones all the way up. And hands back to your heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale down. Utkatasana, chair. Drop those hips. Find length and strength. Okay? Reach through those fingers. Push through the feet. Inhale. You want to add a slight back bend. Push through the feet. Lift and lengthen. Lift from the pubic bone. And hands back to your heart center. One more time. Inhale. You can add a slight back bend here if you want. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale. Lengthen forward. Okay. Keep weight in those heels. Draw those kneecaps up. Legs are straight here. But you're not shifting the hips back. Try to keep the hips over those ankles. Exhale down. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Hips. If you want challenging balance, you can lift your heels. And then on your inhale, come all the way up. And release. All right. Let's turn sideways on our mat. We're going to do warrior two. Remember, outer thighs come in. Lift the pubic bone up. Turn right foot 90 degrees. Left foot in. Hips are still level here. Extend those arms out. As you exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend, and hold it here. Turn your head over the long edge of your mat. So you're not looking over those fingertips. We're going to do some nerve flossing while we're here today. So, turn the palms up. Bring the right hand to your shoulder. Drop the left ear to your left shoulder. And now, switch. Bring the left hand to the shoulder. Bring the right ear. Extend. So you extend that palm. Draw the fingers down. Oops. I take that back. Make a stop sign. And now switch. And switch. And switch. Extend both arms out. Bring your head back to center. Straighten your legs. Release. Outsides of your feet. Now let's do the other side. Remember, draw those outer thighs in. Remember, you're not collapsing into the back. Lift the pubic bone up. Send your tailbone long. Strong legs. Left foot turns 90. Right foot turns in. If you look at your feet, front heel bisects the arch. You're not reaching forward, but rather shoulders are over the hips. You're staying here in the present. Extend those arms out. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knee over your ankle. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, and stay here. Again, look forward over the long edge of your mat. This time, palms face forward. Make a fist with the thumb in first. Wrap the fingers around. Then I just want you to drop those Fingers towards the floor, stretching into those wrists, forearm, and up, drop. Like you're pointing. If you had almost as if you had a sword, you were pointing it down. And up. Legs are strong. Okay, so don't collapse. Use that glute on your right, rotating it in, pulling it in. Use that left. Pull that in, bringing that knee out. Drop and up. Drop those wrists and up and release. Straighten your leg, outsides of your feet parallel. Step your legs together. All right. We're going to do dancer today. Okay. So if you need to go to a wall, do so. If you need a strap on your foot, you can do that. If you need a chair. If all you do is bend your knee, flex your foot, and extend back, that's fine. Working on opening the front of that thigh. Okay? So you don't want to be here. It's not stork or one-legged mountain. But here, almost like you're going to kick yourself. So let's do the right leg first. Find your balance first on 2. Bend your right knee. Flex your foot. You can keep your hands in your heart center. If you want, you can extend left arm up. If you have the space, you can hold on to that right ankle. Whew. I guess I'll turn this way now. I want you to see this way. Again, knee is not forward, it's not out to the side, but parallel or behind that standing left leg. Lift from that pubic bone, open the chest, and release. All right, let's do the other side. Remember, if all you do is stand here with the knee bent, like you're kicking yourself, so that the knee is even or behind, you'll still work that. Okay? You can even have a chair in front of you. You can use your couch, you can just stand here like that. You'll feel that here, I do. Opening the front. And if you have that space, you can hold on to that ankle. Again, knee is even or behind, not out to the side. You can add opposite arm. Lift from the pubic bone, so don't collapse. It's not that you're just trying to arch, but find length. And then release. Good. All right, let's come on. Let's do one more balance. And now I'm going to have you do a one-legged mountain. So we've done, but you're going to hold on underneath, and because you're going to extend out. Still hold under your thigh. If you can hold on to your big toe, that's fine. If you want to use a strap, you can use a strap. I'll show you with the strap. You can just take your strap under the ball of your foot. You can lift here. And extend. When you extend, it's not that you're leaning back. Elbows are away, okay? Or, like I said, you can just lift and hold. Wherever you have balance, that's where you need to be. Extending your leg if you like. Okay, so either you're here, here, be here, could be here, could be here, could be here. Foot doesn't sickle, remember? Lift that toe, lift that pinky toe towards your hip. Lengthen that inner leg all the way out. Use that opposite hand. Reach those fingers down. That helps with your balance. And release. All right, other side. So either lifting up, standing out, holding your big toe. Use that opposite hand. Reach those fingers down. And release. All right, same thing except you're going to go out to the side. Now, if you want to go here to here, reach those fingers. If you want to extend, you can, but you don't have to. Okay? You can use your strap. You can hold on to the foot. All right. Standing on your right, lift your left. Reach those right fingers down. Open up here, or grab your big toe, or using your strap and extend. Reach those right fingers down though. Draw that pinky toe into your hip. Lengthen that inner leg to your big toe. And release. All right, other side. Standing on your left. Lift up your right. Hold it, just hold under the thigh. You can open and hold it here. Extend those left fingers down. Reach. Keep the hips level so you're not lifting too high. Extend. Or hold on to the big toe. Extend out. Oh. Draw the pinky toe in, inner leg out, and release. Good job. All right, let's come on to our back. Bring your strap with you. Let's do figure 4. So extending right leg up. Let that leg be heavy. Pelvis and shifting. Rotate that leg, cross right over left. Stay here, or lift up that left. Stay here holding behind the thighs or weave that hand. Shoulders, you're not lifting the head to reach. Okay? Nice, long, relaxed spine. Feel that hip opening. Keep the shape of figure 4. Bring that foot to the mat. Drop both knees to the right. Spread your left toes. Isometrically draw the outer left foot towards the front of that left knee. Draw that knee towards your midline and towards the floor. Feel that opening into that hip, those hip flexors. your psoas. Deeper if you'd like is to extend. Left arm up. You can hold on to that left wrist with the right if you'd like, but not necessary. Just reach through those fingertips. Lengthen. Find space in the armpit, the elbow. And release. Let's switch. So left leg up. Relax that leg in its socket. Rotate that leg, cross, left over right. Hips didn't shift as I did that. And then stay here or lift up the right. Holding on to both thighs if you like, holding on to one. Wherever you can have that relaxed spine, that's where you need to be. Shoulders are relaxed. Back of the neck is long. And release. Drop the knees to the left. Spread those right toes isometrically. Draw the outer foot to the front of the knee. Draw the knee towards your midline, towards the floor. Extend right arm up if you'd like. Holding on to that right wrist if you'd like. Find length. So don't think this is better. Yes, I can hold on to my wrist, but I've lost the length. Find length in the side of the body. Again, how do you fit this pose? Not the other way around. There's no perfect. Not perfect like a book or a picture, but rather perfect for you and your body at this moment in time. And then release. Then roll over onto your stomach. We're going to do locust, salabhasana. Your strap, you're going to use if you don't interlace your hands, you can also just not use a strap and just lift the hands hip height. Okay, we're going to do half first, so we're going to lift the upper body. But first, I want you to lift your right leg. Reach those toes to lengthen. And then roll that outer thigh up towards the sky and then lower. Notice that maybe it feels a little bit longer. Lift the left. Reach those toes a little bit further. Lift that outer thigh up. Roll the inner thigh down and down. Keep the tops of the feet down. Hands are alongside the body. You're going to lift the upper body on an exhale. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lift. Pubic bone stays down. You're going to reach the fingers towards your toes, shoulders down and away, broadening the chest, outer shoulder blades out, inner shoulder blades in, and release. Turn your head to the right. Back and center. Tops of the feet stay down. If you need to adjust again, reach that right leg long. Roll that inner thigh towards the floor. Lift the left. lower. Inhale, exhale, lift, reach the fingers. Breathe and exhale, come down, turn your head to the left. Now we're going to add legs. I'm going to give you two options on hands. You can keep the hands here. You'll lift here. Or you can interlace the hands. When you interlace, you extend down and away, broadening the chest. Hands are not clasped, palms are not together, but rather the fingers pulling, broadening. Okay? So either way, it's up to you. Where does it feel best? You should not feel this in your low back. If you do, either you're coming up too high or you're lifting from the pubic bone, lengthening the front of the body, reaching back. Okay? So inhale, exhale, float and lift. Breathe. And release. Turn your head to the right. Come back to center. Lift the right leg, lengthen it. Roll that outer thigh in. Release. Lift the left. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the pubic bone down. Lift. Lengthen. Reach the fingers or interlace your hands. And release. Turn your head to the left. Bring your hands to the chest. Come up onto a horse. Let's do Chakravakasana. Inhale, lift and broaden. Exhale, chest to the thigh, glutes to the knee. Move with your breath. Move mindfully. And then when you're done, your next one, come into Shavasana. You can lay on your stomach if you'd rather. You can also roll over and onto your back. Walk the shoulders under, broadening the chest, relaxing those shoulders. Arms are away from the body. If you're on your back, let the fingers curl. If you're on your stomach, you're making a pillow. You can rest your forehead. This way. Toes either way. Allow your body to absorb. Let the practice integrate into your body. Effects, feelings. Wherever you are, begin to deepen your inhale and exhale. If you're on your stomach, shift back into a child's pose. If you're on your back, bring your hands to your torso, bend one knee, then the other. If you're on your stomach, your child's pose, just push yourself up and come to a seated position. If you're on your back, roll over onto your right side. Pause there. And then everybody come into a tall seated position. Spine long and your eyes closed. Adjusting those sits bones if you need, spreading them. Make the waist thin. Sit tall, sit well. Sweep the arms down and out. Peace in your thoughts. Peace in your words. Peace in your hearts. Bow your head towards your heart. Think of something you're grateful for. Release your hands into your lap. Blink your eyes open. And slowly on an inhale, come all the way back up. There we go. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste. Dora, that was a great class.